Welcome back here to Tony Dolan Experience here. Having smashed your day. I don't think so, but I have a terrible headache this time, so I'm sorry if I don't talk as clear as before, or maybe not really anymore. I mean, not really, I don't know. But I'm gonna talk about Stoicism this time. First of all, I don't try to search anything about it. I don't try to browsing or googling anything about it because I already tried that countless times, and I'm realized first of all I do it really wrong. It's gone wrong into if you know that existential nihilism, or maybe even sort of like that. That's really not stoicism anymore. That makes me clearly that I don't need to follow any kind of philosophy that get off the rail tracks, get off the tracks. So I just try my best on my experience, my own experience, and not try to not repeat the same mistakes, especially to follow any kind of ways of thinking that not only stoicism but also nofap, because many kind of extreme ways of living turns out as jokes. If you see it clearly on websites or funny videos on YouTube, you will see that many kinds of extreme ways turns out jokes, and people will see it as just as a comedy stuff, not serious anymore, not something that pretended to be wise, like like nofap uh, and and vegan. All of that turns out jokes. Not everything of that, but most extreme things, way of thinking, way of life, turns out jokes. But I think not for nofap because it has a good impact, but for vegan it's clearly turns out jokes. I think I will tell it on another videos about it. I don't need as complicated, but I don't really search anything about it. I just what I know that stoicism is not really right at all. I mean, maybe we can do it on the right timing, not every time, because sometimes it gets off the rail tracks and it turns out it's gone wrong. It may be turned into nihilism, existential nihilism, or something kind of toxic like that. And I try to practice mindfulness and not to try to anything kind of philosophy of that, because if you're not if we not get into more knowledge about it and just try it, it maybe get off the rail tracks, and that's really dangerous about it. I'm pretty sure that most of stoicism learner that the first time they try it, they must be doing it did it wrong. Very sure about it. Even the most successful people that practice stoicism, the first time that they do it, they must be do it wrong. Must did it wrong. I'm pretty sure about that, because stoicism is kind of nothing but something, but it's really difficult to explain, right? That's why it's hard to act on it too. That's why we should get more knowledge about stoicism and not just do it like we know all of it while we don't really know about it. I don't know if you understand